Before I came to know Jesus, I just struggled a lot with my identity, and I struggled with trying to find fulfillment in the things of this world. And I would, try and put my faith or my worth in boys, in sports, in my grades, and eventually into drugs and alcohol. And the more that I got into drugs and alcohol, the more I realized and just kept asking myself, is this it? Is this all there is to life? Is this all that I want for myself? Because it was just a repeated scene of me dressing a certain way and getting drunk and hanging out with people who probably wouldn't talk to me if I wasn't drunk, and just that wasn't working. If that's all there is and that's the only way to temporarily get rid of my feelings, then I can't do this. I want something to change. I needed something to change. A friend had invited me to go to Salt with them, and since I knew that I wanted something to be different, I was willing to give it a try. As soon as I went, I just felt like I belonged instantly, and there were people who I never even met that were actually talking to me and giving me the time of day. And that just was so foreign to me, because I was like, I'm not drunk, and people actually want to talk to me. They actually want to get to know me. And so I think that for a while was the reason that I kept going back, was because I found a place that I felt like I belonged. A few weeks after going, Daniel Nemmers was preaching on radical sexual purity, and I just remember feeling so convicted the whole time. I took 3 or 4 pages of notes, and I remember writing how the problem lies when we start searching for satisfaction or fulfillment outside of God's design. And in my mind, I knew that I wasn't doing that with sex, which is what he was talking about, but I was doing it with so many other things. And he also had said, if you're chasing earthly things, trying to fill a void, you're looking for something better. It's Jesus. And I had heard the gospel like I never had before, and a lot of things just clicked that night. And literally the thing I'm searching for is Jesus. And I just started crying, and I was like, I'm not ready yet. I don't know enough. I still do things that a Christian shouldn't be doing. And so I just thought that I had to pretty myself up and just make myself into a better version before I could come to Jesus. But my friend told me that that wasn't true, and that I just needed to place my faith in Jesus and that he would do the rest. After I had that realization, and after I came to place my faith in Jesus, I just was completely overcome by the love of Jesus and just the work that he had done in my heart. Things that used to interest me no longer did, and I just didn't have a desire to go back to those things. And it just seemed like the only rational response to that was to give him everything that I have and to dedicate my life to him and his mission, and just sharing what God has done with me and hoping that he will use me to move other people and to draw other people closer to him.